What's up, everyone? I hope you're all doing well and ready to learn something that could make a real difference in your daily life. Vic here, your health advocate, and today we're diving into a topic that could impact you or someone you love: tea and blood pressure. Tea is a beloved drink around the world, and for many of us, it's a comforting part of our daily routine. But did you know that what's in your cup could be affecting your health in ways you might not expect? Tea is often seen as a healthy ritual, but for seniors, some popular teas can silently raise blood pressure or interfere with medications. It's easy to assume that all teas are safe, but the truth is, certain ingredients and blends can have hidden effects, especially as we get older. As we age, monitoring blood pressure becomes crucial. Hypertension is a silent killer, often symptomless but leading to heart disease and stroke. Many people don't realize they have high blood pressure until it's too late. So being proactive is key to staying healthy and independent. Not all teas are created equal, especially if you're managing blood pressure. Some teas are loaded with caffeine or certain herbs that can make things worse, even if they're marketed as natural or herbal. Some teas, even the healthy ones, can spike blood pressure or interact with your meds. It's important to know which ones to avoid, so you don't accidentally put your health at risk while trying to relax. So, let's look at the science and uncover which 9 teas seniors should avoid for blood pressure safety. Grab your favorite mug, settle in, and let's get started on this important journey together. First up, black tea. Think English breakfast or Earl Grey. It's a morning staple, but its caffeine content is the concern for seniors. Caffeine can cause a short-term spike in blood pressure by narrowing blood vessels and making your heart work harder. For those with hypertension or sensitivity to stimulants, this extra strain is risky. Multiple cups a day can add up, leading to sustained high blood pressure over time. If you love black tea, moderation is key. Consider decaf options. Monitor your blood pressure before and after drinking to see how your body reacts. Remember, what works for one person may not work for another. Stay informed and make choices that fit your health needs. Knowledge is power. Green tea is often celebrated for its high levels of antioxidants, which are believed to help protect cells from damage and support overall health. Many people turn to green tea as a natural way to boost their immune system and even improve mental alertness. However, despite its reputation as a healthy beverage, green tea isn't completely risk-free for seniors, especially those with certain health conditions. One important thing to remember is that green tea still contains caffeine. Even though it's less than coffee, drinking several cups a day can cause your blood pressure to rise, which is a concern for anyone managing hypertension or heart issues. More importantly, green tea can interact with certain blood pressure medications, such as beta blockers, and may reduce their effectiveness. This means your medication might not work as well as it should, putting your health at risk. The strength of these effects can vary depending on the type of green tea you drink, how it's prepared, and how much you consume. Some varieties are stronger than others, and brewing time can also make a difference. This unpredictability makes it especially risky for seniors who are trying to keep their blood pressure under control. Even small changes in your routine can have a big impact. That's why it's so important to talk to your doctor before adding green tea to your daily routine, particularly if you're taking medication for blood pressure or other chronic conditions. Your healthcare provider can help you decide if green tea is safe for you, or suggest the best times to enjoy it so it doesn't interfere with your medications. Remember, green tea isn't bad, but it's not a free pass for everyone. It can be part of a healthy lifestyle, but only if you use it wisely. Be cautious, stay informed, and always seek professional advice before making changes to your diet or medication routine. Protect your health by staying informed and making choices that are right for you. Oolong tea sits between green and black tea in terms of oxidation and caffeine. Its caffeine content varies widely, making it unpredictable for blood pressure control. Multiple infusions can lead to higher total caffeine intake than you realize. Like other teas, oolong may also interact with medications, though less is known about these effects. For seniors, this variability is a risk, especially if your blood pressure is borderline or you're on medication. If you're stable and not caffeine sensitive, an occasional cup may be fine, but if you're managing hypertension, it's safer to choose a caffeine-free option. Don't let tradition override your health needs. Make choices that keep your blood pressure steady. Yerba Mate, popular in South America, is loaded with stimulants, caffeine, theobromine, and theophylline. A single cup can have as much caffeine as strong black tea or espresso, causing sharp blood pressure spikes. The combination of stimulants makes its effects even more intense and prolonged. Traditional sipping methods mean you're getting a steady stream of stimulants, keeping your blood pressure elevated. For seniors, especially those with heart conditions, this is a major risk. Yerba Mate's energy boost comes at a high physiological cost. The risk of palpitations, arrhythmias, and dangerous blood pressure increases is too great. Seniors should avoid yerba mate for blood pressure safety. Choose gentler, caffeine-free alternatives. Matcha is green tea in concentrated form. You consume the whole leaf, not just an infusion. This means a much higher dose of caffeine, often rivaling coffee. For seniors, this can cause a rapid, intense spike in blood pressure and strain the heart. Matcha also contains high levels of compounds that can interact with medications, especially beta blockers. While L-theanine in matcha may reduce jitters, it doesn't prevent blood pressure spikes. The risks are amplified due to the concentration of both caffeine and active compounds. If you're on medication or sensitive to caffeine, matcha is best avoided. Always consult your doctor before trying matcha. Treat it with caution and respect. Chai tea is a beloved beverage with roots in India, known for its rich flavors and comforting aroma. Traditionally, it's a blend of black tea leaves combined with a variety of warming spices, most commonly cinnamon, cardamom, and sometimes licorice root, along with other spices like cloves, ginger, and black pepper. Each ingredient adds its own unique taste and potential health effects. The black tea base means chai is naturally high in caffeine, which can cause a noticeable spike in blood pressure, especially for those who are sensitive or already managing hypertension. Some spices like licorice root can raise blood pressure even further by causing the body to retain sodium and lose potassium, which can be risky for heart health. Others, such as ginger, may interact with blood thinners or blood pressure medications, making their effects unpredictable and potentially dangerous for people on certain prescriptions. Chai is often served sweetened, sometimes with generous amounts of sugar or honey, which adds a heavy sugar load that's bad for blood pressure, increases the risk of diabetes, and can harm overall heart health. Ingredients and sugar content vary widely between brands and cafes. Some versions are loaded with extra sweeteners or artificial flavors, making it hard to know exactly what you're getting in each cup. For seniors, this combination of caffeine, active spices, and sugar is a triple threat, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, heart complications, and medication interactions. If you love chai, look for caffeine-free, unsweetened versions, and always check the ingredient list for hidden sugars or additives. Herbal chai blends can offer the flavor without the risks. When in doubt, it's safer to skip traditional chai and choose a milder herbal tea that won't interfere with your health or medications. By making mindful choices, you can still enjoy a warm cup of tea while keeping your heart healthy and happy. Pu-erh is a fermented tea from China, prized for its earthy flavor and unique aging process. Despite the hype, it contains caffeine levels similar to or higher than black tea. The fermentation process doesn't reduce the stimulant effect. Caffeine is still caffeine. For seniors, this means a real risk of blood pressure spikes and heart strain. The quality and caffeine content of Pu-erh can vary dramatically, making its effects unpredictable. Some claim it's gentler, but there's little scientific evidence to support this for blood pressure. When your cardiovascular health is at stake, unpredictability is a risk you don't need. Seniors with hypertension should avoid Pu-erh and stick to caffeine-free options. Consistency and safety matter most. Southern-style iced sweet tea is a double whammy, high in both caffeine and sugar. It's made with strong black tea, so caffeine content is sky-high, spiking blood pressure. A single glass can have as much sugar as your entire daily limit, fueling inflammation, weight gain, and arterial stiffness. The combination of caffeine and sugar is disastrous for heart health, especially in seniors. Every glass delivers two ingredients that actively worsen blood pressure. There are no redeeming health qualities here, just empty calories and cardiovascular risk. If you're managing hypertension, sweet tea is best left off the menu. Opt for unsweetened, caffeine-free iced teas instead. Protect your arteries and your heart. Make the switch for your health. Detox and slimming teas are everywhere, but they're some of the riskiest products for seniors. These teas often contain hidden stimulants and laxatives, with vague ingredient lists and little regulation. High caffeine and unlisted compounds can dangerously spike blood pressure or interact with medications. Laxatives cause dehydration and electrolyte imbalances, which can trigger severe cardiac problems in seniors. They can also prevent your medications from being absorbed properly, leaving you unprotected. The risks far outweigh any supposed benefits. There's no magic tea for detox. Your liver and kidneys do the real detox work. Avoid these products entirely, especially if you're on medication or have heart concerns. Stay safe. Skip the detox hype. That's 9 teas seniors should avoid for blood pressure safety. The goal isn't to scare you but to empower you with knowledge. Natural doesn't always mean safe. Always talk to your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet, especially if you're on medication. Bring your medication list and get personalized advice. Share this video with anyone who could benefit and help spread evidence-based health info. Subscribe for more tips on staying healthy and informed. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and be well.